This is the show that gives you a daily dose of happy, uplifting, feel-good stories from around the world. Welcome to another episode of Wonderlous News. I'm Hoyt Christopher. This is my co-host for the moment, Tristan Christopher. Let's get right to it. All right, so I wanted to bring Tristan in for the first segment of the show because the segment is twin babies showcase twice the fun as they hilariously, can I say that right? Did I say it right? You say it. They mimic their older brother. Okay, so do you know what mimic is? So if I say hello and you say hello? No? No. What if I repeat what you say? You repeat what I say? Yeah. You repeat what I say? How about oink, oink, oink? Right, that's mimicking. So this mother in Argentina, she captured the moment when her twins were responding to their big older brother. You want to mimic me right now? As the older brother was talking, the babies would mimic him and stuff. So they were having a blast. I got this on video, and it's hilarious. It's really funny. I don't know if it's as funny with you. Are you repeating? Say, hello, my name is Tristan. No. Okay. So yeah. So what do you think? Do you like to mess around with your older brother and sister? Yeah. What do you tell them? Huh? Mm? Oh, mm? I'm gonna mimic you. Mm? Mm. Okay. Well, let's do the next segment. You want to do the next segment with me? Let's do this one. So, Florida high school cross country team teams up with shelter dogs to boost adoption rates. Okay, this is really cool. Tristan, you like doggies? What? You love your dog. You love doggies. Okay, so now you're not even mimicking me. Now you're just, yeah. So this Florida cross country team,
I do like doggies.
You do like, I know you like doggies. Known as Boss Cross. So they've been helping out this shelter find homes for the dogs there. It's really cool. It's a boys cross country team. Their motto is Gentleman, Scholar, Athlete. And they volunteer. And their volunteer mission is to really help these dogs find homes. And so each summer and during the fall and winter breaks, the Boss Cross boys will run daily with the adoptable pups. So they'll take the dogs, Tristan, out for little runs around town. And then if someone sees the dog running with one of the kids, they can actually adopt the doggie. Yeah? What do you like about your doggy, Buster? What's your favorite thing? Oh, really? That's interesting. Had no idea. So some of the dogs from the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, they've gone on runs with the team. And again, like I said, they were so impressed that people would adopt them. And it's really cool. Really cool thing to do. You're out? You're done?
Yeah.
Are you out? Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Now it's time for our Wonderless moment of the day, brought to you by Rise by Shaman Angelina. She has an incredible store on Etsy with handmade jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. Go ahead and check out the link. It's in the description of the show. But for the moment of the day, as we always do, let's breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes. Take some breaths. If you're somewhere where you can be safe, you can keep your eyes open and do some breathing. But take this moment, these few seconds with the audio if you're only listening, video and audio if you're doing both, and relax and just kind of reset. So here you go. Here's our moment of the day. Always pick something cool. I love the music and the visuals that Rise by Shaman Angelina picks for these moments of the day. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for those for that moment today. All right, next segment. 86-year-old dad goes viral on TikTok with gift of Pomeranian pup from his daughter. Okay, this is pretty cute. So this dad and Dolly is the little pup. They were the daughter got the dad. Okay, let me go backwards. So this dad, the older gentleman, 86, his name is John. His daughter takes care of him. And when she's at work, she kind of worries about him, like he doesn't have enough to do. Does he need help? So she got him this little Pomeranian puppy. And he's just taken to her. He takes care of her. He feeds her. She naps with him, the whole deal. So the daughter ended up, recording some of this, and they posted on TikTok, and the account is at Dad and Dolly. So they have a whole account. And it's just taken off. I mean, more importantly, not as much about the whole TikTok thing and how it's gone viral, as we say, but it's just really cute that this daughter found something that her dad could really connect with, and it's this little puppy, and it's made his life and her life great. So, we love these stories. This is what helps us, figure out what a purpose is, right? We all need a purpose. And I think that this daughter really helped her dad, John, find a purpose with this little puppy. So really great story. Again, another positive, happy story to talk about here on the show. Well, look, it's time for our Wonderlous thought. And our Wonderless thought is going to be about caring for the elderly, because many of us, as our parents, the boomers, get older, unless you are a boomer, look, it's going to be time for them to have extra care. It's going to be time for them to have an environment and a place where they can get what they need, find their purpose, and enjoy their life, the remaining years of their life. I know for my dad is 78. My mom is his caretaker. And I know that's hard because she has a company that she runs. So she has a full-time career and taking care of him. But it's really important that we take care of the members of our society that are older, that are in their golden years, if you will. And it's becoming more and more popular for us to find, ways for them to live a better life in those remaining years. And so there's a lot more of these senior living facilities. There's an increased demand for senior caretakers and that staff. So there's careers that are becoming more and more popular. And there needs to be more funding for it too. I heard that a lot of caretakers of the elderly are not paid enough. So there's a high turnover rate. You're not getting quality people. We've gone through this before. We pay someone, I heard at one point, like someone that takes the money on a toll bridge, or used to, they probably don't need more because of the technology, but back in the day, they were getting like $60,000 a year. It's not a ton of money, but it's a good salary. But then you look at someone who's taking care of your dad or your mom, and they're getting like 38 or less than that even, right? Like someone in the listening is like, oh, way less. So where do we value? Our values as a society need to really change. And, we talked about this before on the show, and I'm sure you've heard on other programs. I mean, just teachers in general, teaching our children, they should get paid a lot more than they do. The value that we put on someone in our society in a certain career job that is instrumental, like this, caretaking for the elderly, there should be accountability of what that means. I mean, you have to have a living wage, and caring for the elderly is very important. It's something that, obviously I want my dad to have the best life possible. Mom does that for him. If she wasn't able to do that, I would, along with my sister, have to find a place for him to have, to be taken care of. And I'd want to find one that had activities, had a great staff, was clean, comfortable, just a well taken care of facility, and something that felt like home, as much of home as possible. And maybe a place that had dogs that would come in and the elderly could hang out and pet the dogs, right? You think about that, like elderly, but the staff, the residents, that would be kind of cool. in the earlier segment, the cross country team that helps the adoption process of these dogs by running with the dogs, and in the community, people see the cross country boys team with these dogs and they go, that's a really cute dog. Is it available for adoption? Yes, it is. And now you can adopt a dog. The same could be said in some ways of having an adoption or a dog and animal rescue organization that would come in and bring in some dogs that were well-mannered, that, the residents of that community could actually, pet and hang out with. Not adopt, but, hang out with and maybe adopt. Maybe that's something that could happen. Maybe there is a process for adoption of pets at some of these senior living facilities. I don't know. But look, that's our thought. Caring for the elderly. Let's take a little bit more time to do that and think about it. All right. But look, if you like the show, if you're enjoying Wonderlous News, whether you're listening on a podcast or watching and listening on a podcast or watching the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe or like, follow, do it all. We'd love the feedback. If you have a story that you want to tell me about, please tell me about your story. Send it to me at wonderlessnews@gmail.com. I will talk about it here on the show. I will show everyone pictures and video if you have it. Again, thanks for watching and listening. Another great episode of Wonderless News. And I'm Hoyt Christopher. We'll see you tomorrow.